We have an honor to have Cook County Treasurer Maria Pappas with us. Maria, thank you for accepting our invitation. Again, you're speaking to hundreds upon hundreds of Keller Williams agents scattered across Chicago and Cook County. Please tell us about the new idea. This is a deferral on late payment for taxes that would due this year. Right. How does this work?
So assuming that the Cook County Board passes this, the recommendation is, even though property taxes are due on August 3rd, both commercial and residential, if you don't pay until October 1st, there will be a waiver of penalty. You will not be paying the 3% penalty, which is usually 1.5 points a month. So we're waiting for the board to convene on May 23rd to make a decision. In the interim, Springfield could convene and make a recommendation. But we're trying to balance two interests here. The governments need the money, and people who are paying the taxes also don't have the money to pay. So we're trying to juggle this ball.
And we know that the commercial side of real estate in Cook County will be severely impacted. Residential, not so much so. But what do we tell homeowners that they know already they cannot pay this year's bill?
You have 9 months from August to pay at 1.5 points a month, starting now in October, not August. You have the ability to file bankruptcy. You can get a hold of a bankruptcy lawyer, and that will stay the sale of your property, which would allow you to keep it at some point. And you need to go to cookcountytreasure.com because there are all sorts of programs available, including exemptions, 44 million that people haven't applied for, 79 million in double payments. You simply go to cookcountytreasure.com. It's in Polish. Put in your address. You don't need the 14-digit PIN number. Put in your address. And from there, you can scroll down and it will tell you exactly whether or not you got an exemption. If you didn't, you punch the little red button. It will send you the application.
Do you actually know your budget shortfall as a result of pandemic as of yet, or this is still work in progress?
We don't know. We don't know because for every day that we're closed, it gets worse because there's less revenue and fewer people working. It's like if you had $200 in your house on March 1st, and now it's June 1st, how could you possibly live on $200 from March, April, and May? How do you do it? What did you eat? Beans every day? Did you eat beans every day instead of filet mignon? It's that kind of a thing, you know? People are watching what they're eating.
Just to remind, what happens if your property tax bill isn't paid on time?
If it's not paid on time, starting October 1st, you can extend for 9 months at 1.5 points. It's like a payment plan. You can file bankruptcy. You could let it go to sale, and then you could redeem 2 years later. So it's pretty hard to lose the property if you can eventually come up with the money. And you can go to cookcountytreasure.com. You can email us. We'll be happy to help anyone. We have a full-fledged Polish-speaking staff in here who go out. We will talk to anybody, anytime in Polish.
So the tax deferral on last year's property tax bill is a first step. Are you prepared for steps 2 and 3? And what's the prognosis like?
You know, I don't know if we're going to wake up tomorrow morning. We don't have a step 2. We're trying to get this first step passed. We're trying to get everything open. I mean, it's a very difficult situation to open when you get 4,000 new cases yesterday. It's very hard, very hard.
So how important is for the lobbying efforts to happen on the county level? So organizations such as Illinois Association of Realtors and our local associations.
Well, I've talked to them. I mean, Illinois Association of Realtors, Greater North Michigan Avenue Association, Civic Federation, everybody's involved in this. This isn't just a local homeowner. This is, you know, the owner of Sears Tower, the owner of John Hancock. This is everybody. Everybody. Even wealthy people are in a mess here. Everybody's in a mess.
Now, do you think that the Cook County will avoid, as a Titanic, will avoid the giant iceberg on its way? We won't have 2008 back again?
You know, I don't think we will ever have the kind of life that we had. Do I think the Titanic's avoidable? You have an underlying problem here outside the property tax bill, and that's the pension problem. You know, you've got in county-wide, there's 138 billion owing in debt and unfunded pension liability. You only have, you know, 3 million or so people running around. Who's going to pay 138 billion? How do you divide that up? I mean, it's a lot of money.
So in the long term, is property tax increase unavoidable?
They need money. I don't know where they're going to go to get it. I don't know. I mean, this is not the federal government where you can start printing. You can call up the printing and say, would you print some more so we can give some loans out? You can't do that here.
I just wish you all the best. Thank you for talking to us.
So kind. It's always good to see you. I like your suit.
Thank you. Cook County Treasurer Maria Pappas. Thank you so much. Stay well.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.